I chose to complete my Masters at the UNSW Built Environment because I think I had such a good grounding with the Bachelor's program. It was really comprehensive. And of course, once you finish your Bachelor's, a lot of people do generally look around, and I did. And I asked a lot of Master's students from other universities and also UNSW. I looked at a lot of the different Master's exhibitions that were around at the time. A lot of the feelings that I was getting was that UNSW seemed to have the most comprehensive Master's program. It integrated especially a lot of the areas that I was interested in, and I felt that I would, definitely come out more employable when I come out into the field. I think that's definitely one of the major reasons I would be more employable, but also the opportunities that seem to be available while you're at university as well. So the stream that I chose for my design studio was architecture and housing. I chose that, I think, probably because of a lot of the housing experience I've had from when I was younger. I've always enjoyed the intimacy of housing. You have an opportunity to be really create really unique and bespoke and really intimate spaces in these sort of buildings, and that was something that I was interested in doing. I sort of felt that choosing housing wasn't limiting me at all, because I think if you learn to really focus on these smaller spaces, that translates to a much bigger program, and that was sort of, a point that I really wanted to start. Some of the experiences that I've had, not just experiences, I've also made a group of really close friends, and one of my friends actually just got married this year while in graduation studio from architecture, and yeah, I was one of the groomsmen at his wedding. So I feel like I've made a really close-knit group of friends and built a really strong community. But not just the community in the classroom. I think I've also created a lot of connections outside of there with different job opportunities and sort of places I've been able to work. In my first year of Masters, I had the opportunity to travel to Shanghai and undertake a design studio at Tongji University. It was an incredible experience because I got to meet some really interesting people and create some really good connections with really interesting universities around the world and also employers. It was a studio about basically addressing the major pollution issues that China is facing, and that was something that I was really interested in, and we ended up creating a really interesting project in response to these environmental issues that they're facing, and ended up coming second in the competition, which was a fantastic opportunity, and UNSW also recognised as credit towards certain subjects. The graduation exhibition is going to be a really good opportunity. I've already made a number of connections just from presenting in my design studio, but the exhibition itself is an amazing opportunity to have your work published not only on the internet but in a gallery space. There's been a really sort of big build-up to the whole exhibition, and I think it's an amazing opportunity for employers and other people that may be interested working with you to see what you're capable of and really see what kind of potential there is for future directions. The distinctive education I've received at the UNSW Built Environment allows me, I think, to walk away with this ability to create small, intimate spaces that can then translate into a much broader program. And I think that's something that I never would have been comfortable doing before. This sort of choosing, not restrictive focuses, but choosing to really look, I think, a bit broader at certain areas, especially to do with housing, has really allowed me to think in a different way that I never would have before. I definitely say it's the one studio that's really challenged me with the research component, and then sort of leading into turning this research and these concepts and these ideas into something that's physical, something that's tangible. I have a lot more confidence in doing that now.